What's up, y'all? Okay, so take two. This is the singles read for Cancer. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up where I left off at. Divine feminine, divine masculine. So basically, there's an ending that's going on, and the divine feminine with my one. The divine feminine is basically like, okay, so I want to end this. I want to come out of conflict and all of this fighting and this bickering and all of this arguing, this pettiness. Just it's too much for me. It's too much for me. We're not vibing. We're not vibing, and I don't feel independent in this connection. I don't feel whole within myself in this connection. You know what I'm saying? The masculine is like, well, I feel like that's an injustice. I feel like that's not fair. I mean, I know that you and I argue and everything like that, and I know that I possibly had some toxic ways. There was some toxic ways in this relationship, period. Um, but I want to build with you, and I want to build a legacy with you. I want to build a family with you. That's what I want. I want something stable between the two of us. The feminine is like, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not making this decision based off my emotions at this point. I'm solely making boss decisions when it comes to this because I have to feel what you're not realizing is I don't feel independent or confident within myself while being attached to this connection. So I have to use my clear vision, my knowing, and make clear cut decisions in regards to the circumstances. It's been a battle, it's been a struggle. Um, the conflict for some of you could have been in regards to giving to too many. Where, like I said, there's time, money, finances, energy, or even just third party situations. Um, some of you could have been dealing with a player like energy, someone that was in and out of your life and kind of made you feel insecure or not confident in yourself, made you question yourself, doubt yourself because of this in and outness. So that's where the conflict possibly could have come from. The masculine is basically saying, I'm not ready to move on from this. I'm in it and I'm not ready to move on. Yeah, it's been some juggling going on and possibly could have made you feel ignored or whatever while I'm giving to this one. It's probably been an emotional roller coaster. Um, but I know what it takes. I know what it takes to govern. I know what it takes to govern my relationship, my foundation, my kingdom. I know what it takes. So that's what he's saying. Um, if the energy persists in this motion that is going right now, because the future is only a continuation of the present moment. Tarot does not predict the future, so to say. It's more like giving you the energetic forecast of what's going on. And like I said, the future is just a continuation of the present moment. So if things persist at the way that the divine feminine is feeling right now, it's leading towards a separation. If things persist according to the divine masculine, what's the outcome, Spirit? It's a completion. The divine masculine wants a take two, a do over. The divine masculine wants, okay, let's start again. And I know that I can put in the work. I know I can put in the work. Let's see what else I want to know. All right, Spirit. What caused? Give me more on the reason for the separation. Give me more on the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I was getting this the first time that I was doing this reading. There are some masculines out there that might feel like the game is fun. You know what I'm saying? Being addicted to some masculines might be conditioned subconsciously to react the way that they are reacting. But there are other masculines that see this as a positive in a way. Um, it makes them happy to have like some masculines have okay, for the masculines that I'm reading in this thing, it's a control thing. It's something that makes them happy. It's something that makes them feel confident. It's something that makes them feel good about themselves to have a Nine of Pentacles type energy to be in reverse about them. A Nine of Pentacles type energy meaning a woman that's confident, naturally confident in herself, naturally knows that she's gorgeous, naturally knows that she can go get it, manifest it, create it, design it, decorate it, put her own spice on it. She can do all of that naturally. And this Knight of Wands type of energy is an energy, it's like a tactic to kind of like keep nicking at the divine feminine to decrease that self-confidence, because low key there's some insecurities within themselves that either they are consciously aware of or and not consciously aware of, but it's there. And sometimes they have to energetically bring you down to their level in order for them to feel confident in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So what's the cause of the change, Spirit? Why what's the cause of the change? What's the cause of the Ten of Pentacles? Why does he feel this way now? This is exactly what I was. Okay, so by the divine feminine taking on the I'm pouring this into myself type of energy, that's taking away, if any of you dealing with any narcissistic people, that's taking away the narcissistic food, so to say. Like, they can't feed off of you if you are in a high vibration. So if, and I'm not calling you masculine a narcissist, I'm just saying that whenever someone does not do the shadow work within themselves, they can tend to be toxic and not even meaning to be as well. Okay? Like, it's no judgment. I'm just saying, like, we can be toxic to we can definitely be toxic to each other, one another. You know what I'm saying? So, not meaning to do this, probably not even knowing that they're doing this, but by the woman, this feminine over here filling her cup with this confidence, is taking away the narcissistic supply, and it's causing him to have some inner strength or maintain some strength. And where you build your reservoir, a narcissist will either go find another subject, or B, they will do the inner work. I mean, If he's a true narcissist, he's probably not going to do inner work. But this, if it's not a real blown narcissist and they just have some tendencies or whatever, they'll do the inner work to make it happen. Clarify this strength card. Clarify. You want to say anything else about the strength card? Yeah, he's brokenhearted right now. He's brokenhearted. He's stuck in his head mentally or whatever. The anguish of his resource walking away is messing with him right now. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Okay, so like I said, it was a draining energy. With this type of energy, if you find yourself, I want you to pay attention to what's going on around you. If you find yourself not being able to hold on to your finances, if you find yourself not being able to hold on to your stability, your groundedness, how you feel naturally about yourself, if you find yourself feeling tired all the time, don't want to eat or whatever, don't want to get up to go to work, don't even feel like dealing with the kids, don't, any of that, you are energetically being drained from a source, and you need to pinpoint that source and separate yourself and create boundaries with that source so that you can replenish your reservoir. And it's going to send the other source into a panic most I cannot speak when I'm on one. Okay, so it is going to send your, when spirit has me on one, sorry, so it's going to send the other party into a depleting type of state where they're trying to grab on and hold on to what it is that they have. You know what I'm saying? So he could be coming back and he could be saying a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, to keep this partnership together. The way that you tell, you don't necessarily pay attention to everything that they say. You have to observe people and feel the energies, and make sure, get in the habit of getting in the vibration of saying like a little prayer at night, a protection prayer over yourself and your family, those that are around you, to whoever you pray to. Get into that habit of speaking to your guides and your ancestors and keeping a shield of white light of protection around you so that no weapon formed against you should prosper, even if it's unintentional. What's something you want to say, feminine? What's something you want to say? She says she has goals. She has goals. Okay, good. Like I can't not any of it. Like, good. What does the masculine want to say about this? Oh my God, shadow work. And right now, I'm Not Serious came out and shadow work came out, which means that he has some shadow work to do. Okay, so if you're in separation, more than likely you are, because you're watching singles read, allow your masculine to do his shadow work. Because if he come into your life right now, and if you take back this if you take back this connection in the state that it's in right now, you're going to continue to feel that depleted energy. You need to take time for yourself to build your reservoir, and if the masculine is serious about his, it will show. It will 100% show. Okay? I'm gonna get a advice card. What's the advice for the feminine? What's the advice for the feminine? Heart to heart conversations. Some of you could be married to this person, and Spirit is calling for you to have have faith in your intuition, have trust in yourself. That way, whenever the masculine do come forward with this, you'll be able to see whether or not you made the correct choice or not. You, in your energy, the more you fill your reservoir, if they're coming with that low vibrational stuff, your waters is going to wash all of that away. You'll be able to see clearly. And new love, the more you vibe higher and higher, the more high vibrational partners come your way. So don't get stuck in the energy of thinking that this is it, because that's not it. Like, if you continue to work on yourself, you continue to vibe, those type of partners that you're resonating with will come your way, and you'll be able to tell. What about the masculine? What's your advice? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So maybe that could be a part of the insecurities. Maybe he don't feel confident enough in his finances at this time. Maybe he feel like he has to be at a certain in order to compete or compare, because that 5 of Wands is also a competition card. Maybe he's feeling in some way he has to be a certain way in order to be in your energy, and if he's not, then he got to kind of knock you down a little bit, bring you to eye level so that you don't get the big head about yourself or something like that. If that's making you feel any of those ways, take time for yourself. Another card that came out is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So that's on the masculine side. It's basically take off the mask. Be willing to be vulnerable. Be willing to be open. Be willing to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you why is that Tyler Perry movie coming in my head? Like, Janet Jackson was like, if you can't be vulnerable with your husband, then who are you gonna be vulnerable with? Exactly. That goes to the divine masculine right there. Okay. All right. That has been your reading. I love you all. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, like it. It helps the channel, and all of my information is in the description box below if you want to book with me. Bye.